I just helped a mid-level engineer go from 2,800 to 6,000 a month in just 2 months without applying. You're probably wondering why I'm qualified to teach on this topic, tell you like a quick story about me. So before my software engineering career, I was basically on like minimum wage. I was struggling to even get into software. I got rejected from like the 2 boot camps in Bulgaria. Companies didn't want to like hire me because I had no experience. It feels pretty discouraging. I even failed to get into universities. That's when I actually met my mentor, Ivan. He helped me out to get a job in 4 months. And after 3.5 years in the industry, I actually became a senior. So imagine like what your life would be like if you like know how to get high paying job consistently, right? Like, can you imagine just get 20 to 90% salary or just getting like a tech job within like 2 to 8 weeks? Would that make things better for you? Well, that's how we do it actually. We just use LinkedIn. We found out that the fastest way to land high paying jobs is actually LinkedIn. But we don't just use it, we use it as a social media and other job board. A lot of people just use it as a job board without interacting in the platform, without doing anything. And you know what's the best part? You don't need to spend 4 to 6 hours a day to make this work. You don't need to be great at sales and marketing to do this. The LinkedIn algorithm does everything for you. You actually already did the hardest part. You learned to code, you learned to contribute to the industry in a meaningful way. And you don't need to worry about like a bad market ever again. This works in like even like bad markets, like the one we have here today. People are still getting like jobs through our method. Here is how I just helped a mid-level engineer go from 2,800 to 6,000 a month in just 2 months without applying. In the beginning, he was in a job that didn't pay him well and didn't value his skills. He wasn't getting interviews despite sending a ton of applications a week. He started doubting whether his skills were actually worth more. He didn't know how to sell himself properly or stand out amongst the crowd. He was stuck doing what everyone else is doing, like spray and praying applications, but he was more ambitious than his environment. I feel like a lot of you guys will see yourself in him because I know I did as well. And again, if you want a copy of this doc plus recording, I'll share it in the free community. There's going to be a link somewhere in the description, comments, etc. So here's what we did. We optimized his LinkedIn profile, positioning him as the authority and like obvious choice in his niche. So we basically looked at like how they want him to look like and basically framed it in their own words. His LinkedIn profile reflected what actually they search for, not what you think they search for. We basically shifted our strategy from using it just only as a job board, but treating LinkedIn as a social media, because that's what it is. It's full of people that are stakeholders and you have like really easy access to them. And I don't know if you guys know, but LinkedIn Premium actually allows you to just message people directly. They charge money for that. So they know how valuable this is. So just, I'm not saying purchase LinkedIn Premium, but if they know how valuable this is, you should also like think about it in this way. He also learned how to sell himself effectively and negotiate properly, because the negotiations itself can basically yield you like 10-15% results, etc. He leveraged also recruitment agencies to get in front of more opportunities. So that's an easy way for you to actually not do the job search. Make a list of like 10 to 20, 30 recruitment agencies in your area. Just phone them up. Sure, they might not have the most quality opportunities, but they can get you a job really fast. Then we just double down on the consistent daily actions that actually move the needle over the next 2 months. This is the most underrated part, because you guys probably have all of the information that you need. You're just not executing on it. As I said, like there is a lot of like conflicting information as well. Just execute. Here's the result. So he started getting traction within 2 to 3 weeks of us implementing everything that I just said. He had so many interviews that he couldn't keep up. He received multiple offers over like 5 to 6K a month from recruiters reaching out to him. So he was, at that point, he was not really, he doubled his salary in 2 months. You know, imagine earning, like your earning potential just doubles in 2 months. That's insane. He even like when we met, he said that he wants to double it. And I'm like, I don't know if we can do this for you. I'm honest. But he was like, no, I want that. I want the 6K. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, man. Like, yeah, let's try to get it for you. And he did. Like he actually rejected multiple like 4K offers before like hitting the 6K. And now he actually works somewhere that values and pays him fairly. Not only that, he can find another opportunity just like that on demand, changing how he looks at the job search. We know that there is a lot of conflicting information out there. There is a lot of gurus who never did it. While the methods can work, if they're not executed in the right way, they're never going to get you the results that you desire. So that's why we actually decided to launch the Dev Accelerator, which is the paid program. And I'm quickly going to go through what is it inside, but it's not to sell you in. It's to just give you the value of what it is, just make you listen to me more, right? What we do inside it, we have one-on-one sessions, both with me and my like technical prep with Ivan. We have like a personalized roadmap to 100 to 200k. We have the interview generation system, or aka the job hunt system, which is designed to get you to 2 to 5 interviews a week. We have the LinkedIn magnetic method, which is designed to get you interviews on autopilot, beating imposter syndrome, sessions on how to present and like sell yourself, mastering the negotiations playbook, the hidden job market. We also have a guarantee that we'll work with you until you get a higher paying job. And the total value is 13,000. Obviously, I'm not going to charge you that much. If you come inside the Dev Accelerator, it's way less. We create custom programs aligned to where you want to go. Maybe even the duration of the sessions is going to be 1 month. Maybe it's going to be 6 months. We just have to see what your exact situation is. Let me ask you, if finally get you the job you deserve, would this 13k be worth it? Or if it help you increase your confidence during interviews, would it be worth it? Or if it gets you the upskilling you need to get to the next level, would it be worth it? Because if you went from 3k to 6k, that's a lot of value of itself, not to mention the technical upskilling and so on. Here are the key takeaways from everything. LinkedIn is a social media platform, not a job board, so use it as that. Market knowledge and positioning matters just as much as like technical skills. There's been a lot of times that I myself, I haven't been the best technically, but because I was easy to work with, I knew exactly what they want. I positioned myself to solve their problems just as they wanted me. And that's how I actually got my most high paying offer. They tell me the exact same thing. I'm not saying like technical skills are not valuable. They obviously are, and you're obviously not going to get an offer if you're not skilled technically. But they told me, we actually expect more from like the technical side of you, but because we believe that I'm basically the solution to their problem, they basically give me an offer. Companies expect you to negotiate. So be prepared to negotiate. Be prepared for them to undercut you. So negotiation skills is by far the easiest to grasp, because only a few words can change the outcome of how much you earn over the next year, even more. Most companies, they don't just raise salaries like that. And getting a good rate right away is really essential. And it could be as easy as not giving them an anchor, right? So don't show your cards right away. The next is consistency and abundance mindset are what separates those who get results from those who stay stuck. I know this can be like really hard, just as the negotiations part, right? Especially us as developers, we feel that it's harder for us to negotiate. It's really hard to have the abundance mindset when you're desperate to get a job. Guess what? Those hiring managers see that you're desperate, and psychologically they're less inclined to basically give you the offer. Without consistency, I believe nothing will ever work, because you're just not going to execute on it.